Hey YouTubers, for today's video, I thought I would do a review my impressions on Microsoft's recently released operating system, Windows 10. So, I was just back on July 20th. I got it, came out yesterday as of this video recording. I got it, it was released at midnight, but I actually received my upgrade a half an hour later, so 12:30 a.m. Took me about hour and a half, 2 hours to actually upgrade it. I did the upgrade instead of the clean install. But my internet's a little slow, so that's probably why it took so long. So, to start off, this is Windows 10, as you can see in the background. So here's the, you got the first off, I just want to start off by saying that this is, I can honestly say that this is a heck of a lot better than Windows 8 or 8.1 was. That's probably not really hard to, to do, but I had Windows 8.1. I wasn't really a fan of it. Obviously, it was better than the original Windows 8. But I really like this operating system. I honestly like it better than Windows 7. Some people may defer on that, but that's my opinion. All around, I mean, I haven't really noticed too many bugs with it. I'm sure if there are any bugs, they will start releasing updates. But I've had a little bit of an issue with Microsoft Edge, which is the old. It's basically the revamped version of Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer sucked and everything. Well, Microsoft Edge is like supposed to be a heck of a lot better. I've had an issue with that where I'll be on a website, keep flashing a blank page, and I'll go back to the website. I wasn't planning on really using that anyways. I use Google Chrome, which by the way works really well in Windows 10. That's my default browser. So the other, what was the other bug? I think there was one more bug. Can't remember what it was. Maybe it'll come to me a little later. But so here's the taskbar. When you upgrade it, it will originally be like black. It won't be green. I changed it. Here's the start menu. See to the left, that's sort of the Windows 7 style look. So that's kind of something that you may remember. This is like basically the start menu that you are sort of familiar with. And then the right is like really like the Windows 8. It's kind of like this Windows 10 is kind of like Windows 7, Windows 8 put together. The right side here is like the Windows 8. You got the apps. See, I got my mail app, Microsoft Edge, weather, the App Store, Cortana. I haven't used Cortana yet, so I'm not sure how it works. I haven't really had a reason to use Cortana. I've heard good things about it. I heard it might be a little buggy as of right now, but I've heard good things about it. Then you got photos. And what you do with these apps is, well, let me show you all the apps. These are all the apps. These are all basically default apps. I've removed some of the apps from here. You can remove some of the apps from this start menu. Like, you just go like this. See, with mail, you can resize it. I made it wide. If you want, you can make it medium. But this one, I like wide. So you see my weather app's wide. You can also pin it to taskbar, so it'll show up down on the taskbar there. You can unpin it from the start menu, and you can turn the tile off, which basically means you see how like the weather app's moving and the Xbox app's moving. Well, when you turn the tile off, it won't move anymore. It'll just go to like what mail is in photos. So yeah, you can remove apps. Down here you got all apps. So this is sort of an alphabetical order for you. You got AHI. So this is actually easy way to actually get all your apps and open them if you want. Let's see what. Let's go up here. Yeah, that's just sort of an overview of all the apps. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool tool. They got power settings. File Explorer is basically where you can where this PC is located. Yeah, it's basically all your files are. Settings. We open settings. Settings. You got system personalization, which you can go change your background, and lock screen, and stuff like that. Colors. Update security. Accounts. Manage your accounts. Yeah, I know when you first upgrade it, when you go to change the color, the tiles only change color, but there's like a little switch you can turn on in the personalization that will let you change the taskbar and the start menu color too. So that's helpful. And you can see down here I got like a Facebook, Twitter, Wikipedia app, and really what you do is you go to the store. This is the store app. That's also pinned to my taskbar. You can open up the store, and yeah, you got apps, games, music. You basically go down here and you can pick an app, you click on it, and then you push install, download, stuff like that. So, there's some top free apps you can download. This you need a Microsoft account for, which I do have. So, yeah, here's like, this is what it looks like when you want like a couple screens open. It goes to this size here, which is cool. So X out of that. So I pinned, you can actually take like one of these and you can pin it down here. So that's what I pinned it to pinned Facebook, Twitter, Wikipedia to my taskbar and my Google Chrome, because those are what I use the most. So yeah, so you can see over here, it has like a notification box. This is where it lets you know if you got any new notifications. So I got a notification now, so you can do movie notifications. You got tablet mode, brightness, all settings. You got your network. Then this is your network icon. This is your speaker. You can change your speaker, and then time, date. And then this is what I use for my antivirus. I use WebRoot, which is a really good antivirus system. Does a really good job. So, what else can I say about it? I mean, I really like it. I mean, then you got this here, the search bar. This is actually helpful. You can search the web in Windows, so you can type in, you can type in an app that maybe you want to find. Yeah, I'm not signed in yet, but if you go here, you can type in an app. You can find an app that way, or you can actually search. Just search a question, and it'll bring you to the internet, and it'll give you the answer to that question rather than open up an actual internet browser. So yeah, that's another new feature. Yeah, those are my most used apps, calculator, stuff like that. There's really not much else I can say. Here's Google Chrome. Open up the browser here. Takes a moment. Okay, so that was Google Chrome, at least what you saw of it. Google Chrome works really well on this operating system. I really like Google Chrome to begin with. I also noticed, I'm not sure it was just my eyes, but there's definitely a bit of a difference in quality of the picture. Picture quality of this new operating system and it seems like it's better than the previous ones. I think there's supposed to be some sort of new graphics thing with Windows 10, so that's probably why. So there's definitely a noticeable improvement to me in the picture quality. So overall, I really like this. A lot better than Windows 8. I like it better than Windows 7. I do think this is going to be a Windows that's actually going to catch on in the public. I think a lot of people are going to end up upgrading this. Maybe not soon, but maybe later. But this is good. I mean, I like it. So that's it for this video. I hope this really helps you decide on whether or not, maybe helps you get somewhat of an opinion on whether or not you should upgrade. I definitely do think you should upgrade. I upgraded, and I'm really happy I did. So that's it for this video. Please subscribe, comment, like, dislike. If you like this video, you can dislike. Let me know your opinion. Let me know in the comments whether or not you already have Windows 10, what you think of it, or if you're gonna get Windows 10, or even maybe comment why you don't want to get Windows 10. That'd be interesting. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you all in the next video.